Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. I'm King Boobyfoot. I am Sarah with Funkify.
And Chris with FunkyBrims.
And hey, welcome to the live today, 7 p.m. I'm going to share it on a few groups and we're going to get started. We're going to wait on some people to come in so we can talk to you guys and say hello.
All right. So if you're on Facebook, there should have been a post that has a link to the all the caps we'll be looking at tonight. And
all right.
And if you're just here looking or looking somewhere else, there is a QR code in the top corner there that will take you to all of the caps we'll be looking at tonight as well. And the codes are down at the bottom. That's Slasher 10 for 10% off the Slasher. All the caps we'll be looking at from there, and the new layered caps, and Fall 15 for everything else. So, and real quick, keep the comments coming. Hello, Adam, Scott, Michael, Alan, Travis, James, lots of people jumping on. Appreciate that. Super excited about tonight. Tonight is the Springwood Slasher. This is one, we've gone through like all of the flannels coming up, and there's a lot of them we like, but everybody likes the Halloween stuff, and obviously this one is just has a great theme. Everyone loves the horror movies, and this one I think is a great take on it. And so this one is one of the first caps. This is the Newsboy, the patchwork Newsboy. And so you'll see this one. Everyone's kind of asked this week, is this, Freddy sort of, this is the colors off of, the sweater in the first ones. And before they did the remake. And so, you kind of look back a little bit, and it kind of looks like it has the stripes. Colin, I think, did a great job thinking of kind of how to pull this off. But, having all of the stripes going through it. But when you kind of look at it close, you can kind of still see that it is still a plaid. There's lines going this way as well. So it's not just your striped shirt. And excited about that. This one, I love the Newsboys, love the patchworks. Does have an enamel pin that will come with all of them that you buy, any of the caps, and they're all live now. These are numbered. I did 250 this time, so I won't try to get it in, but they're all numbered to 250, so limited edition there. But a nice little the Freddy Krueger looking pin there, Springwood Slasher. And so this is the first one. This is the again the Newsboy patchwork. And Sarah's got one she's going to show.
Hello. This is the other one, or one of the other ones.
Flannel flat cap.
Yeah. So here we go. Flannel flat cap. Flat cap. Check this out. So this is obviously the flannel material. And then inside, you've got your FunkyBrims Slasher thingy, your label. And then your brim here. That is, so this is coming all the way to this. And then what is this material here?
That is a premium leather. It is soft. Yeah. It is not, but it's not real leather. Didn't want to use real leather on this one. Make it kind of more year round, and also keep the cost a little more reasonable.
It's not hot. It's not a hot hat.
Yeah. And you're wearing the t-shirt.
I am wearing the t-shirt. I don't know if you can see that though, because I can't. I'm too short on this thing. Oh. So here's that.
The center of it, you can kind of see there.
See there?
Yeah, got the Freddy there.
Yeah.
And so the flannels and the shirts will be dropping tomorrow night.
Yep.
So real quick, the hats. So we thought they would be here by now. They were shipped a long time ago. They should have been in on Monday. They got stuck in customs. I don't know how they randomly got picked. We hadn't had this happen before for an inspection. And they've been sitting in the same place since last Saturday. So instead of being here on Monday like they should have, we think they'll be in early next week, is what we're being told. And so won't be shipping quite out tomorrow, but we will whenever they leave Memphis. FedEx has them. They're held. Customs is looking at.
They're in the United States.
They're in the United States. All that stuff. All the paperwork's right and all that kind of stuff. And so whenever they move, again, they'll be to us the very next day. And then they'll be going out to you the very next day after that. So we'll get them out as soon as we can. But wanted to just let you guys know that they won't be going out tomorrow necessarily.
But go ahead and order now.
Go ahead and order now. Yeah. I mean, what we have. We know what quantities are in there, whatever. Just want to be very upfront and let you know. That's disappointing. I hate it when things like that happen. And again, if you'd asked me, last Sunday, the website was saying it was going to be delivered on Monday the next day, and it just never moved again. Yeah, so real quick. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about tonight. We have all of these. There's 5 total, including the Fedora. And then also the Lairds came in this week. No, there's a bunch of you that had pre-orders and all that stuff. We've got some of those out, but we still have some of those as well. And so anyway, those are the first 2 of them. We'll show you a little bit more of the patchwork. So we have what's kind of a dark green, as close as match as I could to this kind of grayish green. This is, again, people have asked, is that gray? Is it green? Yes, both. Kind of whatever it, Colin has a program where you can put stuff in, like from the, a movie or something like that, and it'll give the exact color codes for, what's on the screen. And so this is literally taken off of, one of the first movies or whatever. So again, we have this kind of a, leatherette. It's a soft material. It's going to feel more like a cotton kind of thing, but kind of has that look to it. And then the cord and the flannel. And so one of my favorites. We also have the all flannel Newsboy, which I like as well. I really like how this one's laying and cutting, kind of the drape on it and all that kind of stuff as well. And it's a lot of the pattern and all this, but this is one of those that, kind of like Sarah has with the flannel flat cap, looks great with the black t-shirt, all that kind of stuff as well. So, yeah. And so if you guys have any questions,
so let's get through the 3 that we have that are, is it 3?
There's 4.
4.
There's 5 total, but we're going to keep.
Okay. So let's get through exactly what we have for sale tonight.
Right.
And then remember, guys, we will ship these when they come in, hopefully next week. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay on shipping. This is only true for these right here. All of our other hats we've got that we're going to talk about.
Absolutely.
But these here, he's going to go back through again because some of you are asking. And if I don't know if it's delaying a little bit on here. No, we have no kids home, so nobody's on the Wi-Fi. So we should be good to go. It's okay on our end. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but go ahead.
Yeah. So this one is all black with the kind of leatherette. Again, real premium soft material. And it's just got the flannel under the brim, got there, so it's a nice look, and kind of a nice, more solid black one. I really like this one, how this one came out as well. So you can kind of see the flannel there. This one's all just a solid flat cap in the black leatherette. And then, so the fedoras are kind of an interesting story. These are $140, and so cost us was pretty high on these as well. It just sort of fit, right? I mean, for Freddie, we felt like we needed to do a little bit of them. We didn't really know, how many people would be interested in them, especially at that, at that price point, all that kind of stuff. So we did, very, very few of them, and 3 left already. Wow. Okay. Yeah. We should have made more. There will be other ones coming up. Obviously, this one just kind of lended itself to doing that, but we will have some more brimmed hats and some other ones as well. And so,
yeah, we cannot reorder these. So there's only 3 of that particular one left. So if you're on the fence about it, go ahead and grab that now.
Yeah, absolutely. And sorry if they're in the size, if their size is already gone. Again, we did just a very small run of these. It's one of those things where we're honestly, we're still pretty small too, and we just couldn't, the idea that we could get stuck with 50 of them that didn't sell or something like that at that kind of a price point is just that's a lot. And so we just ran them and wanted to throw a few out there and see what everybody thought, and so we appreciate that. So again, this is the fedora. It's got the flannel on it, so a little band around it. I'll show you again the pen. This is available by itself. Get some extras. Everybody else kind of likes the Freddy pens and Springwood Slasher, if you will, on this. And again, they're limited edition, numbered 1 to 250. See if it'll zero in. There you go. And so that's the pen. Comes with every hat, but also available separately and linked out there as well. So the fedora.
So we have the fedora. We have.
We'll kind of go back through them in order like we started off. So we have the patchwork Newsboy, which kind of everybody was kind of can see a side view of it as well. So this is kind of the same shape as the other Newsboys we've done. I really like this one. Again, has a nice drape in the front, kind of nice tight fit on the sides. look at it, kind of from the front, got kind of a little bit of a pinwheel there, all black on the sides. So, kind of a nice solid one that again, looks good with this, looks good with black t-shirts, looks good with, olive greens, that kind of stuff as well. So that's the patchwork newsboy. Then we also have the flannel newsboy, which is going to be this one right here. Oh, you're going to need a model again.
Oh.
So this one's this is the all flannel, nice kind of matched up, kind of cool looking from the top.
None of these are real leather. Is that correct?
That's correct.
None of them are real leather. They're pleather. I don't know.
Leather.
I don't know what it is.
Leatherette is what they call it. And, but no, it's not pleather. Pleather.
I don't know what pleather is.
That's short for plastic. That's exactly what I was saying.
Never mind.
It's not the plastic.
It's not plastic. It's soft, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's not pleather. And so this is the all flannel newsboy. And then Sarah's got the all flannel flat cap.
The flat cap right here, all flannel. Yay.
Yeah. Slow turn. And then the all black with just the flannel under the brim. And so those are all of those. And so we'll go back through them again later, but and I also have to show I don't wear a ton of like the flat bill trucker hats and that kind of stuff, but the one that Hales is dropping tomorrow night, and we have a few of them as well. I think this one's really cool. So it's got kind of the same color there, got nice Hales there, but under the brim, you can see it if it's maybe back, but 1, 2, Freddie's coming for you, 3, 4.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, this one is actually pretty cool. This one is really cool. So this is what I need to get. But it's got the sort of whole thing through there, going through the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so that's really cool. That'll be dropping tomorrow night as well, and so it looks great with this. They do a great job matching up all of that and the colors and all that kind of stuff too. So
real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go over two things because there's a lot of the exact same questions going over and over and over again here. The oxbloods are already in. Those are already shipping. So many of you, they shipped out over the last couple of days. Some of them are shipping out tomorrow. So we are shipping. We're shipping daily. I will say our warehouse employee is on vacation this week.
Well, and the other thing we were waiting. Yeah. Some of you, I knew we were going to order this one and we were going to put them in there together and all that kind of stuff because we started shipping, I think, on Wednesday. And then now that we know they're not coming, we're going to go and get those rest of those oxbloods out tomorrow.
So you're going to have two shipments coming. And so we were trying to combine and it didn't work out.
The shipping's expensive. So I mean, it's that's one of our biggest expenses and trying to keep the prices down and all that. Anytime we can combine them, we try to do that. And
so we can keep it free for you, but it's not actually free for us. So it is really expensive and it's getting worse. And so, so we're trying to do that. So oxbloods, they're already here. They're shipping. More will ship tomorrow. So you guys will be getting those really soon. These guys, these are the slashers. These will ship as soon as we get them, which will likely be next week. However, we are not FedEx. So we don't know that.
It's really customs.
Or whoever.
Customs is backed up and we FedEx has had calls every day from me, from our sales rep here in the United States, from whoever the company is in Italy, from our hat maker in Italy. We are on them as much as we can be, and their answer is just like, we can't make the customs work any faster than
that. Which is obviously we're also not the only company having this problem. So there we are. And as soon as they get here, they'll ship to you. So just so you know, and aren't flipping out if you don't get it in the next 2 days. So we'll chill and we'll get it to you. And as soon as we get them in, you'll see us post about that and you'll see that out there. The other thing is these are called the what? They're
Springwood Slasher.
Yes. And is that what the flannels are called?
Yes. The flannel will be called the Springwood Slasher as well. T-shirts is Springwood Slasher. The hats is Springwood Slasher.
And all of that drops tomorrow, which will also drop on our website.
Yep.
Right at what time?
We've got the T-shirts. We've got the trucker hats and the flannels, both men's and women's flannels, that'll be dropping at 7:00 Central Time tomorrow night. All the hats drop tonight, as you guys know.
No, it's not really affected by the shutdown, Dwayne. It's a tariff.
When they got rid of the de minimis, their volumes of stuff that they have to inspect, go through, and
paperwork goes
went through the
Crazy.
roof. The amount of paperwork went through the roof, and so they really weren't, I don't think, prepared for what getting rid of the
But-
de minimis was going to do. And they're just
And
it's just
4,000 other issues. There's a lot of issues that we won't go into. My gummies that I bought for our store, like 2 months ago now, have spent 3 weeks at the Canadian border. And so like, it's just one of those things. For us, a lot of these hats and our products that come into our stores are international. So we do a lot of international business. So we kind of get stuck in the middle of all this mess. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
for her side of the store,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that made us unique is traveling Europe and finding
Yeah.
unique brands and products that you wouldn't find anywhere else in the United States or any other things. But they all, obviously come
Yeah.
from Europe.
yeah, so boom, that's it. But to answer your questions, Springwood Slasher is the name of it. Hats are tonight, the shirts and the rest are tomorrow. And yes, we have all those available on our website as well as the Hales site, but they're on our site as well. So everything will be there. And yes, you can buy the pins separately.
Yep, absolutely. So, yeah. So real quick, you're asking about the layered, the Oxblood. So this is the Oxblood a Brooklyn Newsboy. And this one is the one we did a big pre-order. So a bunch of you ordered. Those are the ones we're shipping out now. Everybody got their invoices. And, amazing. I just want to think we actually sold a lot of these on the pre-order. And we sent out the invoices to everybody to pay the second half. And we are 100%. No, there's nobody, like 2 days later, there's nobody out of all the people that pre-ordered that hadn't already paid the second half, which is really pretty
That's
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, it is. So appreciate that very much. And just makes it easier. And so, yeah, so let's talk about this. This one has one difference from the Oxbloods we sold last year. And that is that this one does have more of a thin, I'll call it a summer, fall lining, spring lining in it. So last year, the Oxbloods we did had the quilted lining in it, which does make it a little hot for the summer. For me, this is a thin enough wool that, and the Loden wool, it's a really soft wool, got a little bit of cashmere in it. It is naturally sort of water resistant, water repellent, if you will, very tight weave, super soft. And so to me, even in Oklahoma, this is pretty much a year-round cap with this lining in it. So I'm excited about that. And so we have this in the and the color. Everybody knows I love the color. I've been through that a couple of times. But
And are there any after the pre-sale? There are.
Yeah, they are out there right now. They are on there. They're on the the QR code up there will take you. First ones will be the Springwood Slasher ones, and the next one should be the Lodens. So we got this one in the Brooklyn Newsboy, which is kind of the thinner profile Newsboy. We also did it in a flat cap, which is going to be this one right here. And so, it is kind of see, it's not the one with the super long bill. It's just their normal kind of flat caps. This is the exact same pattern we did with the, with the St. Patrick's Day caps last year, that kind of stuff. So this one's the flat caps, the very same material, same lining, and everything in that one. And then we also got shipped to us.
These are gorgeous.
This is everybody knows I love my greens, and this one
That goes with that flannel.
It does. I just saw the second I started to put that on, I was like, wow, that looks really good with this flannel too. And so this one is a dark green. I'm not going to call it. I guess probably more of a forest green if you wanted to call it that. It's not really an olive color, if you will. It's got a little more vibrance to that. But this is one that to me, to wear it right now, you can make it a Christmas cap if you wanted it to be a Christmas cap. It's a St. Patrick's Day, I'll wear green year round, whatever. But this is just a really, really pretty color. Exact same thing. Got the summer lining in this one as well. Nice plaid lining.
And what's the name of that one?
In there. So this one is the Loden Wool Brooklyn Newsboy in dark green. So should be on there again.
Do all the Loden wools have the same liner?
The ones we bringing in this year do.
Yeah.
Yes. So the ones we brought in last year were more winter caps. They had quilted lining in it and that kind of stuff. And this is one I wanted something that I think it's wool, so it's it's kind of one of those things where it's going to keep the heat in when it needs to. But I would wear it. I wouldn't go out and be one to work outside or something in it in the summertime. But I certainly would just wear it to the car to walk around a little bit or something like that in the summertime. And so, when
and the Slasher 10 will work on these, won't they?
Yeah, Slasher 10 works on these. So the layers and the Slasher caps code Slasher 10, fall 15 for basically everything else. And so those are the 3 of those. And so let's see.
We
Let's
have 2 fedoras left, guys. Just
2
2.
fedoras left. All right. Well, maybe we
Hustle. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least we know, I mean, we know y'all like them, and obviously this is a very special fedora. We haven't done this one before,
Right.
but thank you, Giovanni. He just ordered one.
Yeah, and I will also say, originally, Colin and Jenna were going to be on here tonight. They had something come up, and basically they're having to do. They had to do the photo shoot for the next one that will be a flannel with a collaboration. Kind of had to be done tonight. They had a specific guy they wanted to do the shoot with, and tonight was the only night that they could all get together and do it. And so they did give me permission to sort of tease that one. It'll be in a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks from now. And that one will be the Marine Corps special one. So that one will be, so, kind of mark your calendars. That one, it's going to be a great one. And, portion of the proceeds from Hales, portion of the proceeds from us will go to a charity. I'll wait, or, an organization that supports veterans, if you will. And so we're excited about that. I'll wait and let them announce which one it's going to be and all that kind of stuff on their time. But that'll be the one that's coming in 2 weeks. And so, great looking flannel, great color scheme. We've got our collaboration caps with it all ready to go and all that kind of stuff. So that one's going to be a lot of fun, and it'll be in a couple of weeks. And so that's our sort of tease. I think that's what he would have said. And then, we've still got some great other ones coming between now and the end of the year as well. So
woot woot.
Woot. Yep. And so, the Marines one, it's again, it's one of those where, I feel like, everybody's just going to like it. It's a great looking shirt, even if it, didn't have any sort of theme to it at all. It's a great looking shirt, and excited about the caps going with it. But yeah, that one will sell really well. Autism cap, I hear it is supposed to ship in the next week, but we'll see. Right now, I'm a little bit skittish about saying anything's going to happen until it's actually in my hands. So at least for this one, we had, we usually try to get some sort of a pre-shipment of some ones to use in photo shoots, and especially this one where they did that great. Hales did a great job with the Freddie sort of videos and all that kind of stuff. So they really went all out on this one. So we had some sample ones in my size and in the model size and all that already in, but that's all the rest of them. So can't help but notice the pumpkin Shelby pin. So good eye there, Paul.
How do you see that? That was over here.
No, it's not on the website.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, that's never on my kitchen counter.
Paul has special
Paul is in my kitchen.
So this one is pumpkin Shelby.
This one's so cool.
And that's glittery. I don't know if you can see it, but the orange face is glittery.
Yeah.
There's
sparkles in the
sparkles and all that kind of stuff in it. And so this one's cool. I'll kind of let you can kind of see what the hat looks like on him. And so yes, to answer questions that people asked earlier, the next Funky Blinders will be coming out pretty soon. Shipping's a little weird and a lot of stuff right now in that, we've already got these in 4 or 5. We have 11 sizes we order them in, and we already have them in 4 or 5 of them, but have 0 in the rest of the sizes. So I've already got one. I've been wearing it around when I'm not in front of a camera or something like that, and I'm really excited about that one. But, you can kind of see that. But the pin's there. This pin will come with the Funky Blinders cap, but if you want extra ones, anything like that, go ahead and put it out there. And just because it's the time to start selling these, and so hopefully, the next week or so we'll be dropping that. And remind everybody that the Funky Blinders, we'll send out emails to everyone who bought the last one, which would have been the summer one. And so everybody who bought one of those will get an email, first chance to buy it, and then. We'll see. We ordered more. So, I mean, even if every one of those bought one, we still going to have more. We ordered more of them each size as well. If I can speak tonight.
One more fedora left, boys and girls.
All right.
You guys like the fedoras?
Yeah. Freddie, Mr. Funky Pin, that's, you just can't, it's just Freddie. Freddie's a fedora guy. So, and, so, yep, this is it. And Yeah, so I'm with you guys. I wish I'd ordered more. Yeah, I end up keeping one of these for myself, which I usually keep one of everything. So we're selling them all. So
Yeah. Jeffrey
Yeah.
went back and ordered one just after he had already placed his order. The fedora is actually super cool, especially it's a Freddy situation. So it's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's see other things to talk about tonight.
Well, real quick, sorry. I know we're going through this a million times. Do you know off the top of your head the prices of all of these?
I hope I do. So
Okay.
in the Springwood Slashers, the 2 Newsboys are going to be $78. Then use the code Slasher10 for 10% off. Should be $7.80 off of that. So, but you're right over $70. And then the flannel that Sarah's wearing, flannel flat cap, is $72.
That's this one.
And the black flat cap that I'm wearing is $70. And again, the Slasher 10's 10% off those. And then in the layered load-ins, the Newsboys, the Oxblood, and the dark green. Oh, look at those two together, man! I love these caps. This is such a great material. Are 105 less 10%, and then the flat cap is 95 less 10%. So same prices as they were on the pre-order, pre-sale, and now we've got them. So those you buy one tonight, those ship tomorrow. And so a lot of stuff tonight. We dropped another one just kind of quietly this week because it came in and I was just like, man, that's a nice one. Somebody might want that for Halloween or whatever. So little, not quite as, all the rest of them kind of got lost here. But this one's called the Bright Shade.
Because it's so pretty.
It is. This one's pretty.
It's so pretty.
Right. And, a lot of weeks this would be sort of the star of the
star
of the drops or whatever. But it's like, that kind of has Halloween vibes. It's got fall vibes, whatever it is. So this one is super nice. A really nice cap. 100% it's Harris tweed. This one does have more of a quilted lining, made by Hologram, Harris tweed. This one's going to be $64, and the fall 15, so 15% off that one will work. Which I did the math. I'm cheating by looking at my notes here. $54.40. Shipping, all the prices we quote are shipping included. So this one is called the Bright Shade, kind of a little play off a Nightshade for some reason. It just kind of hit me when I was doing it. I thought it was cute, but who knows? Yeah, so this one is the Nightshade. And then keeping with the sort of Halloween themed.
Dwayne said he's going to have to open a line of credit.
The cap of the week this week is one that we had last year, but we brought some more in because this is just the time of year for it. This one is the orange plaid wool flat cap. So this one is normally either 50 or 52. I can't remember right now, but we've got this one marked down to 40 this week. And then the fall 15 will work on it as well. So quick math says 15% of 40 is $6 off. So make it $34 shipped. So super nice cap. This one's hologram as well. And so the flat cap version of this, you can kind of see just a nice, again, everybody's always looking for oranges. And I'm going to say this one is actually probably orange and it's got both black and some navy blue in these checks here. So
yeah, that's like a burnt orange.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of a burnt orange, but yeah. So cap of the week this week, $34 shipped for this one, the orange plaid wool flat. Yeah, there is a newsboy version of this one as well out there for somebody who wants it. We didn't have enough of those. We didn't do the cap of the week. These were from last year. We just restocked this flat one because that seemed to be the one that everybody liked last year. But anyway, that's a hologram one. That's the cap of the week this week. And so I'm going to go back for a minute and put this one on in. I really like, this one with this too. Sharp looking cap.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
Absolutely.
So that green's amazing anyway.
Yeah, it is. And Scott says that's the first hologram he ever bought. Well, that's cool. It's a great cap. It really is, especially at that kind of price point. And so wanted to have those out there. And those are the kind also those will go great in the store as well at that price point.
Yeah.
Well, putting them out there. So let's see. Any questions? Yeah. So we're about time to pick a winner. And we'll do that in just a moment here. And yeah.
Yeah, what?
You doing your magic over there?
I've already done it.
Oh,
It's already
you
been
just
done.
did. You already. Dean Smith, congratulations, Dean. Again, every comment between now and the end of the show, whenever that is, roughly about 8 o'clock, maybe a little earlier, we'll see. Will be entry into the drawing, and I didn't even see what that is for.
No.
So I should probably do that as well. So that is a Glen Appen cap of your choice. So we'll go do that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is we have pin grab bags. So both the mystery boxes, if you were to buy one, comes with 3 caps and also comes with a grab bag of pins in it. And then we also sell the grab bag of pins separate as well. So we made up a bunch of those starting tonight. Any of those that are bought are all going to be Halloween themed pins. So all 5 of them, that's 5 pins, $10. Nice little thing to add on. All those will be Halloween pins from now, until we run out of them. I'm guessing we probably have about 20 of those or so that are Halloween. And so,
yeah. Well, I think we have more in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
have
the
ones that are all Halloween. Yeah. So, yeah. So let's see.
Todd wants to switch out the green layered for the oxblood.
All right, Todd, I see that message, but it'll get lost in here. Will you message me personally on that one, and it won't get lost. So it's hard. There's so many messages here to keep those, but yeah, we can do that.
How much will the next Funky Blinders be?
We have not priced that yet, but I think it's going to be the same as these, probably 105.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a discount that applies for those of you who are watching the lives and on it, and repeat customers and all that kind of stuff.
And reminder, Laird are English. They're England.
Laird is England, and so we have both tariffs and the other thing that hits is the exchange rate.
Right.
No one ever really talks about that, but the exchange rate has gone, on the euro, it's gone from like 1.07 to 1.18. So the dollar's gotten quite a bit weaker, and so it takes 10% more dollars to buy a cap just based on the exchange rate. And then you add in that, and it's gone even farther with the the pound to dollar exchange rate as well. So
we've got a lot of new people on here tonight, and a lot of people who have bought for the first time. So welcome.
Appreciate that.
Yes,
absolutely.
During every live we do giveaways. We do at least 2 giveaways for a free cap. So lots of stuff going on, and then we do these drops. We do have a new cap drop every week.
Yep.
Pretty much. And then sometimes we do Hales drops. We've been doing a lot more lately. So did we do a Hales collab on the Marine drop?
We did. We absolutely. The Marine cap. So 2 weeks from now will be the next collab. That will be the Marine one. And we do have collab caps with that as well. And so, and those are really cool.
And again, yes, we will be doing other branches of the military.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. They have a calendar.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a Navy one coming up pretty soon as well. And then, the Army, I think that was before we started doing the collaborations. We missed the Army one, but obviously it'll come back around next year. Yeah, as well.
Are there any pork pies or fedoras that we have planned in the future?
Maybe we have some in our store and other brands. Not necessarily with collaborations. There's one next year that I think it'd be kind of fun to make a little top hat, and it makes sense once you see it. And so, kind of, it's one of those things where we don't want to do it, it's got to fit, kind of like, Freddie and the fedora fit. Space Force. I will say we have not, I haven't seen anything about a Space Force because they haven't had enough birthdays yet. So, okay. Let's see.
Welcome to the support group.
That's funny. All right. So any more questions or anything? I wanted to run through a couple of the new ones last week for people who got some run here. Another nice Halloween one is this bright herring check. So this is a series we're going to do of kind of a combination of herringbones and checks and that kind of stuff. And
this is a super pretty one as well.
Yeah,
the brightness is amazing.
Yeah, this one is super bright. Got some purples in there, and reds. Kind of a really bright red. And so this one is the bright herring check. This one also has kind of a summer liner in it. So a lot of the hologram ones. That's one of the things that we were kind of asking for is, again, not to just go straight to summer caps have these kind of liners, and winter caps have heavy quilted liners, because there is this whole fall and spring in between, where sometimes you want, a wool cap that's a little bit warmer, but not necessarily just all the way.
Depending if you got hair or not.
Yeah, well,
Or less hair.
less hair than I used to, but
Todd asked if we still have the mystery boxes. We do, don't we?
yep, we still have mystery boxes.
Yeah.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
they're out there, and again, the mystery boxes, starting now, will come with Halloween pins.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got a lot of Halloween pins.
we do, and I've been saving those back. So the tweed patch Shelby, this one was new, I think, last week in the whiskey color, and we also have it in the indigo, which is this one. I really like both of these, actually. This one is one of those. We'll kind of show the colors that are around both of them, brims and all that kind of stuff. So tweed patch Shelby's in whiskey and in indigo. Been new. Was there a question, ma'am?
No, I did. This is the one we have the least amount left in.
No.
This is the one selling the fastest right now.
Because you did such a good job.
I know.
I will just, yeah.
Right?
So the flannel flat, which I agree. This one's nice, with this. And again,
You can wear it.
You've done a good job. You've been selling them.
I just don't like you messing up my hair. No, yeah, y'all are really liking that one.
Yeah.
This and the patchwork, the first one you showed, that's that one that's on your head. I'm looking for it. Yeah. Sorry. You guys are really liking these a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm really glad.
This one is a great one. I really have. This is a great flannel, and again, I think they did a great job of kind of giving homage, if you will, to the stripes, with Freddie and all that. Especially if you kind of back up a little bit, you see the stripes in it. But it's not like you're wearing something that looks like it belongs in a prison suit or something like that. When you get up close, you can see that there are actually a pretty complex design of different colors and that kind of stuff in it.
The Freddie thing is so cool. It just seems so retro to me that I like. That's our generation. I love it.
It is. And again, the pin, one comes with each hat that you buy. If you want more, feel free to add them. Limited edition. They're all numbered on the back to 250. And then, we also have Pumpkin Shelby, which will be coming with the Funky Blinders caps. But also, again, that's one of those you can kind of see kind of got it here with the light for some reason. You can see the glitter in the face and all that kind of stuff. So it's a cool looking pen.
The glitter is really cool
as well. Yeah, the way they work the glitter in. We've got some.
Alan said he's going to have to let me pack the mystery box, and that you should get into divorce law. Man, we've had more than one of y'all send something about all the hats you're buying and the wives and all the things. It's so funny because
well, on April Fool's Day, we launched the marriage protection plan, right?
That's
where
right.
it's like, instead of coming with a receipt, it comes with a congratulations for winning this free cap thing. It's only $5 extra. It's out there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
crazy.
Absolutely. So yeah, keep the questions coming, whatever. Let's see. Trying to see if I see any comments there. Yeah, glitter. Sarah loves glitter.
I do.
So
my whole life is glitter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. I'm sorry, we're reading them at the same time.
Right. What am I also? This one's just a great one. This is called the Blueprint. Doesn't necessarily match great with this one, but I've kind of said, what does this match up with? Well, anything that matches blue jeans, right? I mean, this is a great one. Blue jeans and anything in between, and this one on top, and you kind of have a good solid look there. This one is a hologram, pure wool, $48. So take 15% off that. You're going to be again down in the low 40s with free shipping and all of that kind of stuff. So you kind of see how it got the name Blueprint there, but this one's just kind of a fun, nice little cap as well.
Eric said, guys, buy your wives caps too. They can't be mad if they get one too. Honestly, I will say that's kind of true. But Eric, you got it well, because you and your wife like to match. And so you guys are like on the trend the right way. I mean, it really did take Chris actually taking me to Laird in London before I was like, oh, I can kind of see this. And again, and I know I've told the story before, that's because all of the employees, and actually every time we've gone to Laird, I don't know if they have male employees, they've all been female. They're all young girls. And I mean like 20s and 30s, and they're all wearing these. And so seeing that was like really a game changer for me because it never even crossed my mind that a woman would wear a hat like this. And every single one of them had them on.
And they rock them.
And
too.
they looked so cute. But I mean, all of our employees, which are young girls, they're in their 30s and late 20s, they all wear them as well. So it's a thing. It's just that you have to see it. We're so not used to seeing it here. So like once you start seeing it, it's like, oh, okay, I get that. Or you just have to be one of those people that doesn't care what anybody thinks and just does whatever you want, which is about the line we're kind of walking at this point here.
Right.
So we've kind of hit that level. Maybe that's like an over 40 thing, but anyway,
I think
so
you were that way before you were 40.
I know. Todd said that his wife doesn't wear caps. I didn't wear caps either. Just so you know, I never in my life even thought about it until he said I should try it, and then I tried it.
Yeah,
but I got that layer that had the ponytail thing, and that's what changed my life. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The ponytail thing, that was great. It is a great
It's
design.
still a great thing.
We still have some. That's called the bow cap for those of you if you ever want to look at what we're talking about. It's got a string in the back, so it's a little bit adjustable for ladies. We're gonna get bigger or smaller, depending on whether they're wearing their hair. But it also, when you tie it in a bow, it leaves a little hole there. Where same way you can do in a baseball cap or something like that. Put a ponytail through it. You can do the same thing in the back of that. So this is that's why it's called the bow cap, I guess.
Oh, Jeffrey and Justin are being very sweet to me. I do get the obsessions, but the reason why I get his obsession is because I am equally obsessed with various other things. That's why I have a store full of disco balls.
Yeah, we'll just kind of pan up for a second, and this is our dining room, right? So like when we say we're obsessed with disco balls, there's there's a few disco balls in this house. So if I can go back here, so so she's got her own.
I have my own obsession, so I have to be okay with his.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great
attitude. Said his wife didn't wear them either. Now she has 15 or 20 of them.
Right. Yeah. So let's see. Need to grab a couple of other. One of the first fall ones we did back when it was really too hot to start thinking about fall was the Tartan Patch Flame. And this one's kind of got a little bit lost lately, but this one is a really fun one as well. This one is I'm going to call it a newsboy still. It's got a button on top and it's kind of the way it drapes and everything. It's actually only 6 panels, which kind of have, these little tartans on the front and back and a little in the color on the side. There's going to be a couple more in these series. It'll start dropping pretty soon. And so the Tartan Patch, this one's the first one called the Flame. And
it's pretty.
Let's see. Yeah, I've seen all the crazy stuff y'all sell on the Funky website. So what's more your side of things? And so that's more her side of things, and I'm the caps guy. That's exactly
Jeffrey's
right.
new on here. Yeah, I did the store part. I did the funkified side. So that our store is 2 parts: big, huge, funky room, and then a smaller room that's got all the hats in it, which is equally funky. But
right.
Yeah.
It's a different experience. We've got a Zoltar machine. We've got a British phone booth that actually works where people, it's still the old dial, rotary dial. So it's fun watching the kids go in and start pushing, the middle of the, rotary buttons, thinking that that's going to call somebody when there's not really a button there. But
we had to teach our employees how to use the phone.
Right.
All right.
Patch and Hound Celtic Edition. This one's another one. I like this one.
I like that one too.
Yeah. So Patch and Hound. It's a patchwork. It's got some cord on the side, got some checks here, and then the hounds in the middle. So Patch and Hound. There's going to be a couple more in this series coming up, but the Celtic Edition we dropped first. So that one's been out for a little bit. And
Ricardo asked if the green was the green shape and a green shade a new drop.
Yes, the green shade. That one is out. I didn't actually bring it here. Let me talk to him for a minute. Let me go ahead and get the green shade. Do what?
Huh? What am I supposed to talk about?
I just talk about anything. Yeah.
I'm right here while he's walking over to the kitchen counter. That took all of 2 seconds. I had nothing to say.
So well, that's new for you to not have anything to say. So we had the bright shade, and we went ahead and put both of these out there. Again, the bright shade is new this week. And that one's Harris Tweed. See why we called it that. We also dropped, and this one is. I was going to actually save this for another week, and because I think it's one of those that's deserving to be kind of the star of its own show. But this one is the green shade, and you can kind of see, this one will make all the way through the holidays, or just a nice Scottish tartan kind of feel. But lots of greens in it. So let's go ahead and show it since somebody asked it. It's been out on the website, and we're putting it in the store and all that kind of stuff. So green shade is another one we'll highlight. But this one I love this cap. Absolutely love this cap. Of course, I love the greens, but this one it's hologram. It's going to be Harris tweed as well. So going to be the wool is going to be made in Scotland. The cap itself is made in Italy. This one is quilted inside, but just getting a nice little Scottish tartan cap.
That looks so old school, but like new.
Yeah, it's an interesting, both of these, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they both kind of have that interesting little play off of.
But they're like really bright. Like
both of them are this is very, very vibrant. Sort of.
Yeah, like not neon.
Right. No, I mean, this one's it's not neon, but it's pretty bright. Definitely, you can kind of see there. I'd say that's a really good representation of what it looks like. It's a really hot red, pink. I guess that's red.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot off of what's on this shirt. And then, we have this green one as well. So,
do you have the Marshall? I can't read that. Marshall tartan.
I don't
color
think
cap. We don't have one here.
No. The tartans, man. We start getting into trying to get the tartans. There's like 1,000 of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get all the tartans. I was getting my tattoo last night. We started talking about the tartans, and he's looking for a specific tartan as well. And so we'll see.
I don't even know how you get started with that actually, because it would have to be its own. Like you'd have to.
Well, there's a couple of sites out there where they have like literally 1,000 different tartans. I mean, all the
but I mean, like, say we brought them in, like the organization we would have to have for that.
Oh yeah. Well, and those that do that, they make them special order. I mean, you order it, and it's like 3 months before you get it, and they just have all these tartan fabrics out there, and it's pretty cool. But there's a couple of them, and they're both in Scotland that.
Yes, he said tattoo because he's been working on his arm, and you can show it because it's gross, but you can. Yeah,
it's still
gross.
It's in that stage where it's still wrapped with the second
yesterday.
Skin and all that kind of stuff, and it's not real pretty looking today, if you will.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
So it's
pretty. It'll be pretty.
We did a 7-hour session yesterday, so you know what something looks like. 7 hours is a lot of time.
Yeah.
Getting tattooed. So that was. I mean, I enjoy it actually. And he's a fun guy to talk to, so I enjoyed it. But it's the next day is not always always the prettiest thing to see, if you will. So
hold on, I
posted a picture last night on one of them and tagged them in it and everything. So yeah,
they want to see the if you can go through the drops again.
Yep. All right. Absolutely. So
and we're gonna do another giveaway here in a minute too.
Absolutely. So Springwood Slasher. This one is the Newsboy and the patchwork. And so this is right here. Saw a question there. We'll do the whole thing. It's going to end up just being kind of Celtic symbols all the way down that arm. It starts with like a Celtic shark up here, and then just some Celtic banding, and then we actually had a little. There's actually a Newsboy cap that we had done as a flash tattoo. Sarah and I both got one when we were in England, and then he's kind of built the frame around that and shaded around it and kind of made that the center, and then kind of stretching out some Celtic sort of symbols and weave all the way down around that. So it's going to be kind of cool when it's done. This is the fedora, actually. I think we only had one when she said it earlier.
Size 58 we got.
One size 58 left. So that is that one. We have the flannel flat cap that Sarah's been wearing. She'll kind of put on here a little bit. And so this one's really nice, I think, as well. This one's black brim, that sort of thing. We got the all flannel and the Newsboy, which I really like this one. And again, this one's one of those where either love it or you hate it, having that much matching going on with the shirt. But this one looks great with the black t-shirt, black shirt, other sort of things as well. It's got the greens in there, it's got the black in there, and I just think this is a super cool pattern, and it looks really great. You can see that the people at Alfonso did a great job matching up that pattern and, making some nice tight looking circles there and all that sort of thing. And then we have the black flat cap as well. Again, all of these, this one has the flannel underneath, nice tag there, woven tag there, kind of zero in there, but, so we kind of do a takeoff of, the labels that go inside the shirts each time and put FunkyBrims at the top, Hales Collab at the bottom, name on it. So, and then whatever that center of that is generally what this is going to be. This the pin that comes with it. So this one's Freddy pin. And so that is it. And again, let's see. Yeah, no, the pattern. This is there's been a lot of people. I think one of the things, and I've given Colin props this in person as well, is the Freddy flannel has been done before, and so you need to come up with something different, a different way to do it. And this one, I'll kind of turn around so you kind of see, got the pockets there, but the way it looks like stripes, and then you get close and you can kind of see, oh yeah, there is a full flannel there, and it's just kind of different shades of green, different shades of red, kind of mixing together and all that kind of stuff. And then it's such a hot, I'm gonna call it a hot red. It's not pink. It's almost has an orange, but it's that glowing sort of thing in the middle. But this one's just a really cool. And yeah, and Justin just said this is the best Freddy flannel you've seen, because you're not. Somebody asked, what's the material on the cap? This one is going to be a leatherette. So this is, a premium quality. It's not real leather. We will have one next year. We do real leather, but you use real leather on it, all of a sudden it's $40 or $50 more a cap. And it's also, a little bit warmer depending on, what you're looking for. And I knew there was one coming up next year, which will be obvious at the time, that just needs to be a solid leather one. So, wanted to have something a little bit different from this one. You can kind of see it is more of a thin material. It's got the leather look, but it's not going to be super hot. It's one of those you could wear a lot longer. Some people wear leather all the way around, but it's a nice material. This is not your sort of plasticky, pleather, if you will. But that is the material it's made of.
Okay, guys, we've got a few of you that are new. For those,
welcome, by the way.
Yeah, welcome. There are some of you that are new, some of you asking questions. I'm so sorry, our groceries got delivered right in the middle of that, so I couldn't answer any or look at any. So basically, you can go to funkybrims.com and you can order. You can search for any of this stuff, and then you can use these. That's my hair.
No.
Oh.
That,
my hair. You literally took my hat.
Here you go. The QR code is up there. Yeah. That's what I was trying to point out.
Rude. Anyway, that's funny. Okay,
it's
so
like the weatherman, right?
Right. You're going. Yeah, we're going
where
backwards.
the weather storm is, and there's nothing behind
it.
So
funny. Yeah. So anyway, okay, so you can do the QR code up there if you want to. You can go to funkybrims.com. You can look up any of these, but there's also buttons up there that will lead you to exactly where you need to go. You can also search them. So if you wanted to search Hales or you wanted to search the Springwood Slasher, you'll find this up there. And then at checkout, you'll use these codes. If you still have questions or you're not quite sure exactly how to do that, you can message this page. Chris will answer you. So
or message me personally.
Or message him personally, which is never a good idea. So yeah, unless you're already friends, but you're going to get inundated. So
you're just showing off the blue highlights.
Yeah. Oh, me showing off the blue highlights?
Turquoise and pink.
Yeah, there's pink in there too, actually. But yeah, so anyway, if you can just message the page, any questions you have, it is Tim and I, we do get back to you. If you do the contact us form, that comes to me. So I just forward it, not fast forward it, whatever. I was born in the 80s. I forward it on to him. And so anyway, then we both get back to it. So you will not be ignored. So one of us will get back to you. And for those of you who win the giveaway, we're getting ready to do another giveaway. Make sure you message us your information so we can get you your free hat too.
So giveaway is for a Glen Appen cap of your choice, any of them that are on there. And so, yeah, that's what that is. So keep the comments coming. Say something about the loyalty
Yeah.
points. So those automatically, they automatically have an account and start getting
as soon
loyalty points, right?
As soon as you sign up and put your email address in, you're already going to start getting points. And so the more orders you get, the more, like, I can't remember how many points you get per dollar you spend. And it adds up. And then when you go to checkout, it'll tell you like your rewards and how much you have left.
Put your birthday in. Put it in early. I think it automatically. As long as you put your birthday in, it gives you some points on your birthday.
Yeah.
But you have to be 30 days in advance. So you can't say, "Hey, tomorrow's my birthday," and
And we can't really go back and like add points and do weird things like that. So like you kind of have to flow with the system. It's like an app that we've put into the website. So it'll tell you like if you refer people or whatever, and then the more points you get, the more you can redeem for money off.
Okay, Justin actually has a really good question there. So can he stack them? And I should explain this. So there's 3 choices there really. There's like 1,000 points for $10, 500 points for $5, whatever it is. And then there's this one that's like use your points $1 for every 100 points or something like that. If you click on that one, you can literally put in as many points as you want to, and you'll get that same multiple. So you can put in 6,500 points and get $65 off or whatever. So yes, you can stack the other ones, but that one that's kind of variable lets you just use however many exactly dollars or how many points you have or whatever. And that one's you maybe a slider on your side. And so that's the one to use if you're wanting to use a bunch of points or something like that. And so
Cool. All right, so let's do our next giveaway winner.
All right.
So our first one was Dean Smith. So Dean, make sure you message us. And then our second
winner is one of the new people, Michael Kramer. Michael Kramer. Congratulations, Michael. So Michael, message the page, message me, and we will get you what you want. Again, it's a Glen Appen cap, your choice. Appreciate everyone being on. Appreciate the excitement over this drop. Again, the caps are live now, as everybody probably knows. The shirts, flannels, the flat build caps, that sort of thing, all drops at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll have them on our t-shirts. The t-shirts are great this time. It's got the same sort of thing that's in the middle of the pin is on the t-shirts on the back with Springwood Slasher and all that kind of stuff on it. So the t-shirts are great as well. And so let us know. And
congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations to the winners. And we'll be back again next Thursday night, and hope to see you guys then. And again,
then the next week we'll be in Paris.
The next week we'll be doing it. Or at least I will. We'll see if it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning there.
I'll be angry, but I'll be there.
Well, actually, that one we're going to be doing with Hales. That will be.
Gosh, are you serious?
Yes, that will be the Marine Corps one that we talked about earlier. So
okay.
you'll still be on United States time though.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it's not like being at 2 a.m. here for you.
Hold on, real quick. Is the same material like? Okay, I can't read this. Let's see. What does it say? Solid blue on the. Hold on. It says. Oh, it's Brian. Okay, so on the new Newsboy, there's the flannel, the cord, and the other panel. Is that the same material like the solid blue panel on the Bad Moon Newsboy?
No, it is not. But it's equally. It's the same as on this. It's a soft material. It's not exactly. The one on that blue that you're talking about is more of a moleskin. It has almost like a little velvety texture to it. This is a little bit more of a smooth leather feel or whatever. I know that was a nice material, that blue one, and that'll come back again. Paris, Texas, no. Paris where Hologram is, and where my middle son is going to college. So we're going to go see him, but we'll find some time to do some other stuff and visit Hologram as well. So all right. Well, appreciate it, everybody, and let us know, and we will see you next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.